Hi, welcome to my channel and welcome to a close-up review. I was about to do a reading with this, but I figured let me show the cards and then at the end I'll pull a couple of cards for us. But this is the Divine Flow Oracle cards, Opening to Higher Dimensions. It's from Cecilia Sifontes, I believe is how you pronounce her name. You open the box. I took the cards out already. I was about to do a reading. And I like the book because it really goes into elaboration on each card. This is the book. It's pretty thick. You open it up and it will go into great detail, and it talks about if you draw the card, like what the strategy is and what it means and what to look out for. I'll show you on the actual cards, but it's really interesting on how to get advice on staying in divine flow. And I guess we could all use this right now because we are moving up, up, up right now. So that's why I was about to do a reading anyway. But let me show you the cards. They're really interesting because on the backs of the cards, this is what pulled me in, to be honest, because I love interesting backs of cards. They're beautiful pictures. It all says divine flow on the bottom, but they're all different pictures. So the backs of the cards are all different. Divine flow, divine flow. You know, so it all is these beautiful pictures of flowers. It kind of reminds me of my healing, my blessings oracle, in the sense it has all these close-ups, and it reminds me also of the flower of life, but it really reminds me of the blessings oracle I have. But look at how pretty. So on one page you have close-ups, on the back it's all different pictures. Really pretty. Really, really pretty. I'll go really quickly. But then what happens is when you turn it over, it will have oneness with others. That's the message. And it will say the divine potential. I am one with humanity. I am one with the universe. I am one with God. The potential obstacles of that. And then the divine perspective. When I now open for divinity, I open divinity for humanity. It's interesting. And I like how it gives the potential obstacles that might be blocking your flow with that. So when you pull a couple of cards, it's interesting. I liked the back of how it gave the negative almost, like what's your obstacle. I just thought that was really interesting. Like say with this one, and this was knowing God and divine potential. God lives within me as the clear and distinct impulses. Oh, God lives within me as the clear and distinct impulses to love, enlighten, and be creative. God is my driving force. The potential obstacles, turning away from God's love, makes my life experience more difficult. Divine perspective, I surrender to the light and love of God. I just find it really nice messages, and also I liked that double, the way it is, emotional healing. Divine potential. My emotions reflect everything in heaven. Love, light, joy, peace, harmony, inspiration, and uplifting states of being. What the obstacles are, and then the divine perspective. My emotions call for my love. I now love them unconditionally. So besides being beautiful, I'm skipping one. Look at these pictures. Self-love, yes. Divine potential. My self-love is infinite and eternal. When I love who I am, I bring more love into the world. Potential obstacles. Lack of self-love tells others to not love me. Divine perspective. I love and respect who I am. I care for my needs and live my dreams. Yes. Yes, yes. So I love that. Something was calling me to pull a couple of cards. So I'll pull a couple of cards for us. Oh, I like this one too. Let's see what this one says anyway. Clear communication, divine potential. I communicate like the angels, lovingly, compassionately, clearly, and precisely. Potential obstacles. Fear of saying what I really want reflects the fear to be me. That's so true. Divine perspective. I love to express myself clearly. I love that card. Yeah, so the pictures on the back side are they're really pretty. Really, really pretty. Let me just quickly show you. You have water and flowers, nature. I love that. Look at how gorgeous. So, and then on the front, I showed you how it goes. But I want to see at the end, I'll pull the cards for us to see what our messages are. And then the book goes into it further, which is really cool. Oh, I like this one. What does this say? Change, yeah. Divine potential, waves of divine flow bring me gifts from heaven and upgrade my life. Accepting change is to accept enlightenment. potential obstacles, refusing changes to refuse progress, divine perspective. I love to change, and I now let my life change for the better. Yes, I love these. So again, oh wait, let me pull, let's see if there are any messages that are truly for anyone who catches this video, because I was just turning in, whatever attracted me from the front, but those were great messages that I just read. Let's see what is a card that just for anybody who catches this video to get into the divine flow. What is some advice? Let's see. What's some advice for divine flow, to get into the divine flow that we can hold on to? For everyone who catches this video, what do we need to... Ooh. Oh my gosh, I almost... Knowing God. Ooh, we got 2 underneath. Wow. Well, oh wow. Okay. Stillness. Divine potential. In stillness, I hear the messages of my soul. Potential obstacles, stress, and giving priority to unimportant things instead of the people I love only creates more stress. Divine perspective, I make room for stillness every day. Wow. In stillness, I hear the messages of my soul. The obstacles is stress and giving priority to unimportant things instead of the people I love only creates more stress. That is so true. And when we think about what we allow to stress us out, that's even more true. And the divine perspective is I make room for stillness every day. Yeah, I love that. And what a beautiful image. That's the divine flow, stillness. And look, it's almost like a still flower here. Beautiful. And then here it is knowing God. Divine potential. God lives within me as the clear and distinct impulses. God lives within me as the clear and distinct impulses to love, enlighten, and be creative. God is my driving force. Potential obstacles. Turning away from God's love makes my life experience more difficult. So true. Divine perspective. I surrender to the light and love of God. Wow. That's making me breathe. Should we get one more? Kind of always want to get one more. Let's see. Ooh, I knew it had one more. Oh, we got 2 more. Wow. Okay. Direction of thoughts, divine potential. Life is pleasant when I am grounded and consciously choose my thoughts. Potential obstacles. Avoiding being fully present in my life creates chaos and confusion. Divine perspective. I am grounded and I love and take active part in my life. Oh my gosh, I love that. And relationships, divine potential. All my relationships reflect the divine love that connects my soul to other souls. Potential obstacles. Avoiding dealing with dysfunctional relationships can cause unnecessary stress or poor health. Divine perspective. My relationships are all loving, supportive, and respectful. Wow. So we got stillness, knowing God, direction of thoughts, and relationships. Oh my gosh. I feel like I want one more. If you're bored, you can always go off, but I really love these cards. Let's see, divine flow. I mean, we're going still within, connecting to God, the divine. We're focusing the direction of our thoughts, being present. There's stillness, connecting with God, being fully present with your thoughts and the direction of your thoughts. It's creating the relationships that you want and making sure that all your relationships are reciprocal, loving, supportive, respectful, and perhaps we're coming from that place too, being still and connecting to God, and our thoughts are being very clear and focused, and we're grounded, and it will help us with our relationships because we've already first went still and connected to God, to the divine. So that's what we're sharing with others, and then you have the potential of connecting on that level already. Ooh. Oh my Lord, I knew it wanted one more. Are you ready? Divine self. Divine potential. My divine self brings the light of the source into my cells by observing my life and seeing my divinity. Every second, more light emerges in me. Potential obstacles. By focusing on people's shortcomings, I might miss the point and the divine gift of my relationships. Divine perspective. I now live as my divine self and see divine essence in everyone I meet. Wow, I have to read that again. My divine self brings the light of the source into my cells by observing my life and seeing my divinity. Every second, more light emerges in me. The potential obstacle is focusing on other people's shortcomings. I might miss the point and the divine gift of my relationships. Interesting. Divine perspective. I now live as my divine self and see divine essence in everyone I meet. So we have stillness, connecting, knowing with God, direction of thoughts with your relationships, and you are divine yourself, divine self. So that was the reading, and this was the close-up review of The Divine Flow. Opening to Higher Dimensions with Cecilia Sifontes. And they're beautiful cards. I love that each one on the back is a different picture of nature, and I love the front, as you could tell from this long video. And actually I will end it with the bottom of the deck. It says, mercy, divine potential, angels of mercy come to my side, showing me their infinite kindness, just like I express infinite kindness to people in need. Potential obstacles, being strict, unkind, or not caring for others makes my life cold and unpleasant. Divine perspective, I love kindness. I am compassionate and caring to everyone. Show mercy. And I guess we're connecting with God. We have the direction of thoughts, divine self, and we have mercy on ourselves and others. I like these cards. They kind of get you in a really nice space in your head and heart. So that was the Divine Flow. Opening to Higher Dimensions, Cecilia Sifontes. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.